Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Miss Brianne, and welcome to the Preschool Story Hour. It's the preschool story time where we meet every Wednesday afternoon, and I read you different picture books based on a particular theme, and the theme changes every month. Now, as I mentioned before, we are in the month of November, and for the month of November, we are focusing on Thanksgiving. So I got another new book for me to read to you today. But as always, when we begin our story hour, we're going to begin with our welcome song, The More We Get Together. And remember, that's found on your song sheet. And remember, I usually sing it along first, and then you boys and girls sing it along with me, okay? So are we ready? Here we go. The more we get together. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Now everybody, the more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now, the first book will be a book I've read to you already, and I'll read it to you every time we have a story hour in November. But first, I want to sing the song that we'll sing for this book in November as well, and that's called I'm Thankful, and that's found in the accompanying song sheet. So, we ready? Here we go. I'm thankful for my friends and my family. I'm thankful for the food I eat. I'm happy to be me. Okay, everybody. I'm thankful for my friends and my family. I'm thankful for the food I eat. I'm happy to be me. All right, good job, boys and girls. All right, so I'm just going to introduce our first book for today. And like I said, this is a book I read to you all November. And it's called Thanksgiving at Our House. And the author and illustrator is PICTURE Hallinan. Now, in case you don't remember, the author is the person who writes the words to the story, and the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures in the story. Now, this particular individual did both. So, we ready to begin? Here we go. Thanksgiving at Our House. All right, let's see how we can do this. All right, here we go. I'm glad for Thanksgiving. It's a wonderful day to count all the blessings that friends bring our way. Let's see what they're thankful for. First, there's my family, we're friends tried and true. And every Thanksgiving, our friendship shines through. So they're thankful for the family they have. And if I asked if you boys and girls were thankful for your friends and family, I bet a lot of you would say yes. All right, let's continue. We nibble on pancakes as we watch the parades. We dress up like pilgrims and Indian braves. So this family is doing what most families like to do on Thanksgiving. Or many, I shouldn't say most, but many. They like to sit, eat breakfast, and watch the Thanksgiving parade in New York City. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Do you do that? Well, let's see what else this family does. And we like to pitch in with the Thanksgiving meal, from carrying berries to carting off peels. And we keep a close eye on the whipped cream and pie. So they're helping their parents prepare the Thanksgiving dinner. Do you boys and girls like to help out? Give a minute to think about it, and think about what you do to help out with Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. Then come my playmates, what a wonderful crew of happy companions, and so comical too. We like to go hiking in the brisk morning breeze. We dive into piles of colorful leaves. How many of you boys and girls do that? Do you like to run around outside? Do you like to jump in piles of leaves after you rake them up? That's fun, right? All right, let's see what else they do. And sooner or later, we're certain to play a game of touch football, running every which way. And when we're all done, we claps from the fun. How many of you boys and girls like to play sports on Thanksgiving? Do you boys and girls like to play football? Very popular sport to watch and play on Thanksgiving. Do you agree? All right. Then I have neighbors, my friends on our street. We usually bring them some treats they can eat. It's warming to see how they light up and smile. Then invite us inside to chat for a while. Do you boys and girls like to visit neighbors on Thanksgiving? How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? Sometimes people like to visit their neighbors on Thanksgiving Day, maybe just to check up on them or to see if they need anything, or just even to visit for a few minutes. Let's see what else happens. But with eyes on the clock, we go back down the block. Uh-oh, it looks like it's time for Thanksgiving dinner here. Think that's correct? Well, let's find out. And soon come my relatives, great friends one and all. Happy Thanksgiving, we cheerfully call. Then our living room reels with hilarious squeals, till we race to our places for the Thanksgiving meal. Some other relatives may come over, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, or sometimes you may even go to a grandparent's house or an aunt or an uncle. What do you like to do with Thanksgiving? And sometimes families like to celebrate Thanksgiving by themselves, and that's okay too. But whatever tradition you have, it's always going to be a fun one. And it never is long before we break into song. Later that day, as we're saying goodbye, there's one final friend who catches my eye. My trusty dog Rusty is sitting at my feet, impatiently waiting for a Thanksgiving treat. But I know he's been fed, so I pet him instead. So they're probably thankful for their pets. Do you boys and girls have any pets? Are you thankful for the pets you have? All right. Yes, Thanksgiving offers some wonderful ways to appreciate friendships that brighten our days. So I'm grateful for blessings that just never end, but mostly I'm thankful for family and friends. All right. It looks like that family has a lot to be thankful for. And they're certainly thankful for the family that they have and the friends that they have. Isn't that aren't those great things to be thankful for? One of the best things to be thankful for. So this Thanksgiving Day, take a minute or two to think about what you're the most thankful for. Okay, so that ends our first book. Let's sing our ending song to that book. And it's called Thanksgiving Time is Here. You boys and girls may remember this one. We sang it last week. But are you ready? Thanksgiving time is here. Here we go. Thanksgiving time is here. Let's give a great big cheer for food and friends and family. Thanksgiving time is here. Okay, everybody. Thanksgiving time is here. Let's give a great big cheer for food and friends and family. Thanksgiving time is here. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now let's do a rhyme. This is a new one. It's called That First Thanksgiving Day. I will do it first, and then everybody will join me. So it goes a little something like this. Pilgrim children did not play on that first Thanksgiving Day. The first chopped wood which he could take to help his sister cook and bake. The second took a great big sack and brought some nuts all they could crack. The third one caught a turkey and then she helped to roast it in a pan. The fourth ground corn to make the bread. The fifth made covers for the bed. The sixth one brought a pumpkin by. Then she cut it up to make a pie. The seventh came and popped some corn. The eighth fed horses in the barn. The ninth watched food or it might burn. The 10th churned butter in a churn. Pilgrim children did not play on that first Thanksgiving Day. All right, boys and girls. Let's do that one again. This time, everybody join me. Pilgrim children did not play on that first Thanksgiving Day. The first chopped wood which he could take to help his sister cook and bake. The second took a great big sack and brought some nuts all they could crack. The third one caught a turkey and then she helped to roast it in a pan. The fourth ground corn to make the bread. The fifth made covers for the bed. The sixth one brought a pumpkin by. Then she cut it up to make a pie. The seventh came and popped some corn. The eighth fed horses in the barn. The ninth watched food or it might burn. The 10th churned butter in a churn. Pilgrim children did not play on that first Thanksgiving Day. And that leads us to our next book. This is called This First Thanksgiving Day, a counting story. The author is Laura Krauss Melmed, and the illustrator is Mark Buehner. So, we ready, boys and girls? All right, this first Thanksgiving Day, a counting story. All right, here we go. One dressed in linen, sitting in a tree, dreaming of the tall, strong ship on which he crossed the sea. Two dressed in deerskin, gathering nuts below, giggling as they tiptoe by, too shy to say hello. So we have a pilgrim and we have two Native American children. Three in the garden pulling up some roots, turnips for the pottage pot, and parsnips for the soup. So we have three in the garden. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. 4 helping father catch fish in the bay, some to dry for winter time and some to eat today. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? Five in the forest, searching as they roam, finding sticks to light the fire that keeps them warm at home. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a look. Six stepping softly with small bows in hand, following a rabbit's tracks across a patch of sand. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right over there. Seven fetching water, run with pails to fill. Then walk home with careful steps, so not a drop will spill. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight on the sandbar, working in a crew, digging for some tasty clams to make a steaming stew. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 9 in the cornfield, bringing in the maize, sowed with care as Squanto taught last spring on planting days. Take a look. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Making baskets by the fire's glow, weaving slender cattail reeds while singing soft and low. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a look. "11 rejoicing in the autumn sun, laughing, shouting, playing tag, their chores at last all done." Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 12 tables groaning beneath the harvest spread. Wampanoag and pilgrim friends together will break bread. Joined under one sky with one prayer to say, a prayer of thanks for all they have this first Thanksgiving Day. So let's count the tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's actually kind of hard to count because it looks like there's a lot more. But here you go. Can you count them? All right. Well, good job, boys and girls. But that's a fun little rhyming book about the very first Thanksgiving Day when the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag tribe joined together for the first harvest and the very first feast. Good book to read, huh? And it's a fun little counting book, and you and your children will have fun counting all the objects and the people. So, with that being said, let's move on to our craft. You're going to be making your very own little cutout turkey. Now, you should have picked up your kit prior to the series, and it comes with a turkey body cutout, a strip of construction paper, 4 strips of construction paper, 1 in each in green, red, orange, and yellow, 2 googly eyes, a little gobble, and a little beak. That's what should have been included in your kit. You should also have on hand in addition some glue or a glue stick, a pair of scissors, and a pencil. And if you need some more time putting this together, you can always pause the video in between steps. Are you ready? Here we go. So, you're going to take one of your sheets of paper. You're going to place your child's hand on it. You're going to take a pencil and you're going to trace all around the hand. Like this. So it's going to look something like this. And you're going to do that with all 4 pieces of construction paper. I will give you a minute. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is take your scissors and you're going to cut out each of your little hands that you traced. Like I said, it's 1 for each paper. And just keep going. And just keep going with it. Just cut out the hand part. And you have your first handprint feather. And you do this for each color of construction paper that you have. To save time, I cut out my other 3 already. So you should have 4 handprint feathers in all. Now, if you need to pause during this, you may certainly do so if you need more time. And I'll just give you boys and girls 1 more minute. I hope you're having a good time so far. I certainly am. So I hope you're having a good day so far and a good afternoon. Hope you had fun at school today. And I hope you have a great evening. Let's give it a couple more seconds and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, let's move on. So next step, you're going to take your body template or your turkey body cutout and your gobble, and you're going to put it more towards the center, almost near the center of the circle like this. Can you boys and girls see that? Then you're going to take some glue and glue that gobble on towards the center of the small circle part. Can you boys and girls see that? Okay. And the next thing you're going to do is now take your beak cutout and place it by the center of the circle so that it slightly covers the top of the gobble, kind of like this. Once you have that, you're going to glue it on. So there's your beak and your gobble. Can you boys and girls see that? Alright, the next thing you're going to do is take your googly eyes, put them together above the beak, and then you're going to glue them on. So you can see right over here. Looking good, huh? Alright, so when you're done with that, you're going to turn the turkey body around. Then you're going to take your handprint feathers and spread them around. Like so. And then when you have that, you're going to glue them on in the back. Just keep gluing the feathers on. And once you're done, you'll have something like this. Isn't that great? A handprint feather turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Cool, huh? All right, I'll give you a minute to finish that up. Boys and girls are doing a good job today. Hope you're having fun. Okay, well if you need more time, you can pause after this step to finish what you're doing. And if you're ready to move on, we're going to do the Thanksgiving rhyme. And it goes something like this. Pick the corn and pick the beans, pick the squash and other greens. It is harvest time, you see. Come and share a feast with me. Bring your family over to play, and we'll eat together this Thanksgiving Day. Okay, everybody. Pick the corn and pick the beans. Pick the squash and other greens. It is harvest time, you see. Come and share a feast with me. Bring your family over to play, and we'll eat together this Thanksgiving Day. All right, good job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was great. We read 2 stories. We did a cute little turkey figurine. I hope you boys and girls like it. And we learned about things to be thankful for, and we had told some good rhymes and sang some songs. But sadly, it's time for story time to end. It was nice seeing you, boys and girls. I hope you had fun. But let's end today with our closing song. Here we go. Hands go up, hands go down. I can turn round and round. I can jump upon 2 shoes. I can clap and so can you. I can wave, I'll show you how. Story time is done for now. All right, everybody. Hands go up, hands go down. I can turn round and round. I can jump upon 2 shoes. I can clap and so can you. I can wave, I'll show you how. Story time is done for now. All right, good job, boys and girls. This is Miss Brianne. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.